Welcome one and all back to Pokemon Pearl. Yes, it hasn't been a very long time since I saw you guys last, or heard from you guys, or said something to you, whatever. Anyway, in this grass you can find Kadabra, which I bet I'll find right now as soon as I said it. Or not. You can also find Ponyta here, obviously. Zelda, of course you can find them. And Mischievous, in that really close encounter with a Pokemon that he had earlier. You remember when, at the end of that last video, he was like, on the brink of killing himself, but instead he killed the other Pokemon? He learned this move. This is an amazing Psych-type move known as Psybeam. Look how much damage it does. That did barely anything, but it does more than Psywave, by the way. It's hard to tell, though, because these wild Pokemon are actually pretty darn tough. They are not pushovers, by the way. They are actually, the Kadabra in here, because they're high level, are, godsends for the battle coming up. If you go over here and use Cut, you have a shortcut around some grass. And you can go this way, and skip around that trainer. Having Cut is very helpful here. You can use Cut on this tree, right? You want to have Cut here, because this move happens to be, I hope I'm not wrong in it, TM Shockwave. This is a help for a really hard battle coming up, which is why you're going to see me do something interesting. I'm going to use a TM. No, not, yes, that one. I'm going to use the TM on Mischievous. This is very helpful TM, and I'm glad they put it right here. Anyway, I'm going to get rid of Astonish for this. Oh, actually, I'm going to get rid of Psywave, because it's not very helpful anymore. Yeah. Yay, learn Shockwave. Okay, so this move is very helpful for a boss, because there's actually a really hard Pokemon battle coming up, and it's a double battle, so you're going to want to optimize your team. Anyway, over here, you jump over this ledge, you can get a full heal. Also, a very helpful item, heals any status condition. And here it is, guys, the boss of this area. They're not counted as bosses, but I pretty much think they're as hard as bosses, or even harder sometimes. But of course, now that I've said that, and of course, after I say it's hard, I get out of it with one Pokemon fainted. Usually, like, oh, my Pokemon fainted, I have to retry that battle like 4 times. And it's even harder than the boss in this, if you can believe that. Hey, that's being guarded. I bet it's something important. He won't let me in. What the heck? Hey, you. Yeah, you. This is team. Yeah, shut up. Bullhead. Gosh. Anyway, you want to come in here and heal? This is where the Pokemon Center is, as if you couldn't tell already. I'm treating you guys like idiots. You feel free to punch me. In the mail. If you can actually mail punch me, which would be impressive, I would say. Anyway. Alright, there's several things you can do in here. If you go back here, there's a couple houses, where you can talk to this guy. Yeah, it says, Shellos, yeah, blah. There are people who desire blah, blah, myths. Shut up. Anyway, that's one house, and in this house, you can talk to some people who will talk about something. Yeah, Team Galactic. Yeah, I can't sleep. You're afraid of a building. When buildings attack, oh my gosh. Are spikes fashionable? You bet they are. Whatever. If you go over here, you have the department store where you can buy several different items. So many different things. Okay, let's find out. Let's find out what other things. Oh, that was stupid. Yeah, that didn't help at all. Anyway, there's nothing really on the first floor. But if you go to the second floor, this is the lamest elevator ever. It's so slow. Oh my gosh. Now let's see what's in here. Nah, she just tells you what's recommended. On the left is where you want to shop. Somehow that pillar right there blocks you from walking next to it. You want to talk to this person, you can get the counter app, which allows you to tap something to count, as if you didn't have fingers or something. Yep, but it allows you to count up to 9,999. I'm not sure any of you guys. Anyway, these are stat increasing items. These are battle items, I believe. Yeah, they'll increase your stats during a battle, and the other ones will increase your stats, period. And here you can get some TMs. There's some really good TMs here, and I could recommend some of them. This is Fire Blast. It's very good for fire types, but I will not be buying it today. This is Thunder. This is a very powerful electric attack, and I would strongly recommend it, especially if you have a weather-inducing move of water type. If you can cause it to rain, this thing has 100% accuracy. This is Blizzard. It's a very strong move, but I don't find myself using it that much. This is Solar Beam. It's really not that good because you have to charge it up on the first turn, but it's okay if you want it. This is Focus Blast, the ultimate fighting type move. You have to charge it up, but I actually don't remember. Focus Blast is really powerful though. And this is Hyper Beam. You can't know Pokemon without knowing Hyper Beam, guys. Hyper Beam is a very powerful move. If you go over here, you can get more of the technical type of moves, where you can get Berry Gift. I believe it's a natural gift. That's the TM. This one, it draws power from the berry and allows you to attack based on that berry. It's not really that helpful. I don't like it. This is Detect. This is the TM for Detect. It allows you to dodge, but it fails if you use it too many times in a row. This is Focus something. No, this is not Focus something. This is False Swipe. It allows you to attack a Pokemon and attack a Pokemon, but it'll always leave them with 1 HP. It's good for catching Pokemon, not good for battles, obviously. This is Safeguard. Allows you to be immune from any status conditions. This is Light Screen. This is Reflect. No, this is Reflect. This is Light Screen. And this one is Flash. There's an easier way to get Flash that you can get later in the game, so I don't recommend buying it. This is mainly going to be me going through the store, which is boring for you guys. I don't even like shopping in real life. I'm sorry. I just don't. What's in here? You can buy dolls here. That is ridiculous, because it's no use in this game except for, you know, decorating your underground room. Yeah, that's the same thing with that one. That is stupid. Doesn't even have any real function in the game. Doesn't even help you beat anything. Anyway, up here you can get some vending stuff. And I would recommend buying some lemonades, because it's pretty cheap and allows you to have some really good recovery early in the game. So I recommend buying at least 5 of them. If you're short on money, just go and use the Versa Seeker. It's a really good way to make some money. Ding dong. Sorry, someone's at the door, but I don't have to get it because I'm not the only one at home right now. I forgot how many I bought. I think I'm at 4, so I'm just gonna buy one more. Lemonade heals, I believe, 100 HP. It's not bad. It's a really good recovery item, so let me check how many I have of that. Let me check. Yep, I have 5 of them. You're gonna want these. It restores 80, but I doubt any of your Pokemon have really any much over 80 HP right now, so that'll be the end of this episode. In the next episode, we're going to explore more of Veilstone City and include as well the gym. So, see you next time. Pokemon Pearl, when we do what I say we're going to do, because you guys have no control over this. But, if you want me to show off something, or if you know a secret about this game, leave a comment.